You over there, you barely do any motherfucking thing, and I see why they think that the most simplest shit that I do is amazing because you don't know how to do nothing. We got the same position, we get the same amount of money,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm
But
just like, it's just like
mhm.
this. It's this simple. I'm like, whatever, and then
how, how do you feel about black businesses though? Do you like black businesses personally? Like supporting black businesses?
I love to support black businesses as long as they know how to come with the perks that I've been getting at just any business. Like I do know, like and me and my friend was talking about this the other day. We had went to dine at a black restaurant, and
What
I
about the service
said
though? Wait.
that's
Hold
what
on.
I'm getting to when I
I was
you
about to, I was about to say was, do you feel like they can give a good service though?
the
Excellent.
service. Not everywhere. Not everywhere. And don't get me wrong, I have been to white establishments where my service wasn't just top tier either. However, I do feel that in the black community we need to get our service down. We need to learn some customer service skills. Um
I'm not
and
going to support a business just because
and,
it's black.
and, and from my experience, we love the white people because we treat our own different from what we treat them.
What do you,
They they
wait. What do you mean by that? They treat their own.
they
Who was my own?
your own, as in your own community of people, black people.
I
And
ain't black. I'm Jay Reed. I don't like going by black. I'm part of the human race. So I mean, but I look at it.
but your birth certificate says black race. So since your birth certificate says black race, and that white
Wait,
man
wait,
down the
wait.
street gonna say that's a nigga, that's, I'm just
I'm gonna say let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. Is I'm gonna let you go. But when they say this right here, they say that they don't know how to treat their people. What do you mean by that? Because
I'm
I've
trying to
heard.
get into that. So what I'm saying is when let's say for example, I walk into a store, I may not be and I come in there to shop a black business, I may not be greeted. But then if you know, Molly walks in, she's oh hey, how are you today? When so my money is gonna spend just like hers. And you ignored me when I walked in. So you fixed yourself for this person, but you totally ignored me and kept going with your conversation with your other sales associate when I walked in. So that right there, when I know I'm going into a store, I'm most likely going to spend. I'm a lead.
But my thing is, do you believe the majority of people like to shop with white businesses or black businesses?
I think majority of people like to shop where they like to shop.
I don't really think people like shopping with black business. I really
I
think
think
it's
majority of people like to
it's
shop
the
where they like to
root.
shop, and unfortunately,
Let
a lot
me
of
finish. Let me
major
finish.
designers are ran by Europeans.
But let me finish.
Unfortunately,
I think because they don't like shopping with the black community because from what I heard from a lot of people, it's the rudeness, the lack of professionalism, and whatever they got going on that day, they're taking it out on everybody else or whatever. Like, listen, I understand you might be going through stuff at the house. Maybe you had to bury your uncle, your auntie. But when you in customer service dealing in that field, that's why I don't do it. You got to put that aside and treat the customer first, though. You really had to put yourself on the back burner. And I think a lot of black folks get caught too much in their emotions instead of the business, though. That's just my
I'm
humble
not gonna
opinion.
say a lot of black people. I'm just saying there are black people who do not have customer service training that lack training, and I have experienced white people who have lacked customer service training too that don't want to take my dollar when the money is still green, even though it's a black woman
Mm-hmm.
spending it. So I mean, like I can't put that within to one race. Now I do again know when I went to dine with my best friend a few days ago, and we sat down. I was just like, there are some perks when I can go to True Looks. True Looks is gonna, I don't have to wait
Mm-hmm.
for my table. I have a reservation. I can walk straight in and say, hey, here's my name.
Mm-hmm.
True Looks already got my table ready for me. While I go over here,
Mm-hmm.
I might have to wait a little bit before I can sit at my table. And I'm just like, okay, I made a reservation a month ago here, or it's weeks
Mm-hmm.
ago, and I'm still having to wait. So there are perks that I can say that I have gotten when there have been comparisons, but I'm not just going to shoot down my own
Right,
race.
right.
When at the end of the day, if you want us financially to rise and close
Okay.
that
We
the
yeah.
gap,
We
if we trying to close the gap,
yeah. We gonna move on though. What
then I
are
need to
some
invest in my community if we gonna try to close that the wealth gap, right?
what are some secrets that women don't tell men?
What are some secrets that women don't tell men?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty much of an open book, so I don't know. What secrets women don't tell men? I don't know. I can't answer that one. Some
Okay.
secrets that women don't tell men. That's a weird question for me.
Okay. How you feel about married women going to Usher concert getting like grapes in their mouth, like cherries in their mouth?
The cherry thing, I don't think no married man should. I don't care who it is. No married woman should be uh demonstrating for Usher how she can what her tongue work is. I went to Usher concert and was right there, like right at the
How much you
stage.
spend on those tickets? You mind sharing with us?
My husband spent $400 on them per person. We were together, and we was in the pit.
400. Good Lord Almighty.
Now
Jesus.
I spent more on my Beyonce ticket. My Beyonce ticket will be
Was that $400 well spent? Was
Yeah,
it
it was
worth?
great. It was a great concert. It was a
How
very
long was How long was the concert?
like 2 hours.
Did he come out on time? Because celebrities never come out on time.
He came out on time.
Oh wow. Okay, that's what's up, though, man. Whew, boy. $400 on some tickets. Well, you hope you got your money's worth. You must be singing them songs your heart out. Must be.
Oh, Beyonce, I just spent $890.
Oh hell no. Oh
You that little $400 wasn't nothing compared to Beyonce. And I'm
man,
in the
see.
pit. I'm in the pit for hers.
I mean, I don't mind spending money, but I spend that towards a vacation. If I don't no
For,
damn
for,
ticket.
for Beyonce, I'm gonna pay the price.
I mean, she don't really tour. Do Beyonce really tour like that? She don't really tour like that. I think I don't keep up with her tour shit, but
Yeah, you can't.
she don't really tour like that though.
You
So, but
do.
I guess I mean that's an experience you'll never forget. But well, yeah, because I just seen a woman get divorced and she was like she was just the way she was looking at Usher and getting
That was
fed.
disrespectful. She don't respect him. If she gonna sit up there and play with the cherries with her tongue, she don't respect her husband.
Mm. Did Usher come to y'all with his mink coat on?
I got a picture in a video where I was rubbing his coat. Now I did do that. I was
You
rubbing
rubbing that man coat?
his coat. Yes, I did.
You was rubbing a chinchilla?
Video.
What did your husband felt about you rubbing on another man?
I wasn't rubbing on his skin, just his coat. He
Oh
looked at me
my
real
God.
crazy, like
Unless you Jesus Christ, you need to be rubbing on his thing. You ain't the lady with Mary in the Bible. You
he
need to be
looked at
rubbing
me
on
like
it.
he was about to snatch me up. That's how
You
he
wanted
looked.
him. I bet you wanted that, didn't you?
No, I'm not attracted to Usher like that. I just was happy that he was right there. I'm a
And
fan.
you had touched his coat,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
so he was in arm's length distance. Sound like he was real close to you.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. You was rubbing his coat. Was it soft?
Yeah, it was real. The fur was real. The red
Yeah.
fur.
Oh, yeah. That's probably about a $50,000 coat he got on right there. I mean,
A couple friends of mine had tagged it. I guess my nails was going viral on TikTok because I had some long red nails, and they was tagging me in the videos and stuff. So I thought that was funny because my nails was all in the. They was like, "I know your hands," because they saw my video, so they knew. But that was funny. That
and
was
you
funny.
were rubbing his coat.
Yeah, like really kind of more
So,
like patting them. Like yeah.
oh wow. And what your husband just sat there? He ain't say nothing.
Then said that he gave me one of them looks, and I stopped.
Oh, I feel like you should have even known better. You shouldn't even. Oh
I
my.
had to think about it. Like, oh, okay.
So if Usher would have pulled out those chairs, you would have said, nah, I can't
Nah,
do it.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for no damn body.
All right. Not on camera, just in private.
No, not no cherries.
So what about this Beyonce thing?
Stupid.
You
That's
say
so
you
stupid to me. Folk,
like they licking balls or something though.
yeah, that's stupid. Just go home to your man and do that.
They
Nothing
want
got
to do that with us. They
cherries.
want to be with a celebrity.
Like, he
I
got a wife backstage. Anyways, Usher got a wife backstage. So
mean, I don't blame Usher just putting on the show.
he
Usher
wasn't on the
doing
show, right?
his job
Yeah.
is to do that. Cause they
And I'm
technically,
all about also what I present for my kids. So I'm sure these people, kids, have seen this on social
yeah,
media platforms. Hell no, my kids would never. Their friends would never be able to have to go to school and be the laughing stock because they mama on there acting like some cherries and some balls. No, just no.
yeah. You say you spent almost $1,000 on Beyonce ticket. Was that really worth it?
It's always worth it.
Where you was sitting there, you had to be sitting front row, must be.
No, I'm in the pit. I ain't went to the concert yet. The concert is on my birthday in Vegas, so I will be in the pit. Yes, that's right by the stage. She got two sides, like, and so yeah, I'm in the pit.
Did Beyonce get off stage? Cause
Huh?
I don't see her get off stage in her concerts like a Usher where
If
he
she get
won't.
off, it's real quick for a change, but it's real quick.
No, I'm saying roam around in the crowd. I don't usually see her go
Oh, not
viral.
no more. She used to do that, like try to come and do some crowd engagement, but she stopped doing that when somebody tried to snatch her and didn't want to let go.
Whoa, whoa. I
It
mean, I'm
was
pretty sure.
years ago in like Brazil. It was many years ago.
Man, I'm pretty sure security is walking around with
Yeah,
Beyonce.
yeah. So she can't stress them out. So she don't do that. She don't do that type of stuff no more.
Uh, yeah, okay. That's what I was wondering because the Usher concert made sense because Usher do walk around, but you married, so at the time you didn't want to do that. But I'm about to say I don't really see Beyonce walking around like that.
Nah,
But
not no more. She used to, but not no more.
okay, okay. I never even heard Beyonce speaking years. I forget when Beyonce spoke for goddamn Kamala Harris. I was shocked. I was like, I forgot she talks. I didn't know she could speak.
Very private. She was
But
not
when is your
very.
birthday? When is your birthday? You said for the concert?
My birthday, July 26th.
Oh, that was happy
Thank
early
you.
birthday. I
Las
mean,
Vegas. Thank you. Las Vegas.
man, I mean that's yeah. When she, that's how I know they was paying her. They must be paying Beyonce a lot of money for to speak for Kamala Harris. Cause I ain't never heard her speak. Beyonce don't do interviews or nothing.
She may or may not pay. She might have just really wanted to support Kamala and and did it. But I don't think they paid Beyonce. I don't think. I think they if they tried, I don't think she would accept it just for the cause.
What's the dark truth people aren't ready to hear?
A dark truth people aren't ready to hear
Yeah,
that this is that's an opinion. I can't say that's the truth. That's an opinion.
it's
Uh,
your truth though. What they say, my truth, your truth.
my
Hey,
truth. I don't think Kamala would have did any better than what Trump is doing.
I just find it funny though. I just find it funny when Kamala
Uh,
Harris can get a
I think.
white. I gotta ask this question. I got a few bums. Let you go. If you think Obama, how come when a black woman get with a white man, nobody try to shame her or nothing? They say that's a good white man. She found a good
Um,
white man. But if a black man get with a white woman, he hate his mama. He hates everybody in the community. He hate himself.
well, usually that stems from because usually when you ask a black man why they chose their white significant other, or let's just say Hispanic, they're woman of another race, they have to bring the black woman up and shame black women rather than just saying, "Oh yeah, he." If let's say a black woman explain, "Oh yeah, he treats me very very nice. We connected intellectually," um, but it ain't said, "Oh because niggas ain't shit." A black man usually is gonna say, "Oh, because she don't give me no attitude like no black woman do. She
But
ain't with the nigga."
nobody shamed the sister for getting with a white man. They say she got a good white
Did you hear
man.
what I said? Did you hear what I said?
I hear what you're saying, but nobody gives the same grace for the man. Look, how about this right here? If Obama was running for president and he had a white wife, I don't think nobody would take him serious. If he would have had Jennifer instead of Michelle
Now,
Obama,
now my
nobody would have took this
thing
man
is,
serious.
I'm about staying within my race. I've never been attracted to nothing but a black
I
man.
don't care who people date. I said they want to find. I don't care if they date a
So,
tree.
to each his own.
That's who they want to date. But my thing is, why shame the black man? He got the date that says race, but Kamala Harris had a white man or whatever that looked like
But
melting ice cream.
Kamala is multiracial herself. Kamala is
Well,
multiracial.
which one is it though? Wait, let me finish. Wait, don't cut me off. Wait a minute. I don't know. She said she was going with the black. She said she was black and the black.
Okay, but Kamala is multiracial.
Oh god. Ain't nobody called out that she was with that white man. Ain't nobody. I was waiting for people to say it. And I ain't hear nobody say her dating a white man. Nobody try to shame her, guilt trip her, or nothing. Not
But
that I care
Kamala
about it.
is multiracial. You're not listening to what I'm
So she
saying.
gotta be, so it only works for fully black people. Boy, they move the goalposts every time, boy. They
Nobody's moving
move.
the goalpost. I'm just saying, really, in so many words, Kamala is not really black. Shit, like
Everybody was saying she black.
if we're going off the one drop rule, yes, she's black. If we're going to base off the one drop rule that is historically slavery Jim Crow based, yes, she's a black woman. If we're going to base it off of the one drop rule, There's that, and you can do what you want with that information. But if we
Okay.
don't base it off of the one drop rule,
Well, that's cool. We agree to disagree. Would you feel like women want and they never admit it?
you said what? Do it.
Would you feel like women want but they never admit it?
What do women want but never admit it?
Yeah.
I don't know what we don't admit. According to y'all, we talk too much.
Mm, okay.
So I don't know what we don't admit. I think we say it all and more.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Mm. I mean, women do talk, but I don't know. Okay. I mean, I ain't hear that before. I feel like they do talk a lot, or they talking about a bunch of nonsense that ain't got nothing to do. They talk about
We tell y'all
irrelevant.
everything we want. We tell y'all everything we want and more. What y'all say is we want too much. So I think we've admitted to wanting everything.
Mm. I don't know, man. I just think people got expectations, though. People gotta lower their expectations to other people.
Hmm.
People expectations to people is too high.
Or maybe your expectations of yourself just be too low.
Talking about me? You talking about me?
I'm just saying whoever. You saying
Oh
whoever
yeah, oh yeah,
people. So of people. Maybe the
yeah.
expectations of themselves be just too low.
Oh boy. Okay, okay. I got this. What do you think some people say to make them sound uneducated?
What do some people say to make themselves sound
Uneducated.
uneducated?
Uneducated.
um, Lots of things. Uh, Anytime there's some type of man woman battle, that's when the it gets lost. People get to sound very ignorant when it's a battle of the sexes. I think things become very ignorant.
Hold the last part. I couldn't hear you breaking up my phone.
I said when it's a battle of the sexes, it can get very ignorant. Then a battle of the sexes, and when we get to talking,
Um.
when we're trying to compare ourselves to white the to white people and their circumstances, it can be also become very ignorant.
Well, let me ask
We
you this
don't we
though.
don't come from the same. We're not cut from
Okay.
the same cloth.
Okay. We gonna move on from that. Okay. Why do you think in the black community we celebrate degeneracy and everything that's dishonorable? Like in the black community, women, celebrate, having multiple baby daddies, uh, wearing weave, having kids out of wedlock, dropping out of school, hanging with thugs and gangbangers,
What type of black people are you around? Because goddamn,
and criminals. Like, I mean,
I'm
it's
trying to
around.
figure out what
It's stuff that's going viral. Is what I see in the community.
So you need to change up your algorithm. I'm just
Okay.
saying, you need to change your
Okay.
algorithm.
Okay.
That's what's
Now,
up.
now you're making it seem like I'm living in this parallel universe, and you're not witnessing what's going on right now.
I know what happens to a lot of people, and it ain't just black ones. Shit, when I was in high school, there was Mexicans was having babies at 16, but I'm not gonna say that all Mexicans is doing that.
Moving the goalposts, though. That's not the question
I'm
at
not
hand.
moving the goalposts. You saying why is it black people are
What?
celebrating what? Black people are celebrating having multiple baby daddies.
They're saying they're celebrating degeneracy.
I'm trying to see what I said different. I
That's
just
what
said
I'm,
generacy.
yeah, I'm saying. Why do you think that's glorified in the community? Like, a guy can get more respect from getting out of prison and graduating college.
I don't see that getting more respect. I see people celebrate their homie getting out because they missed him for being in incarcerated for so many years, but I don't see it being celebrated
You don't see it being celebrated.
more than the college student. You talking about the college student and the kid or person that was incarcerated are probably coming from two totally different universes. This kid in college, come from a family, even if it's a single mother, they come from where, they already had maybe expectations for this kid.
You reaching out, hacking up, break it
You
down.
know, what's that?
I
They
ain't know
have
what that.
expectations for this kid,
But
and
this is my thing. This is my
they
thing.
celebrate this kid. But that doesn't.
Wait. Slow,
Now you
slow,
know
slow.
you interrupted me.
No, I let you talk. I let you talk. I let you talk. But what I'm saying is, we know that this goes on in the community more time than likely, majority of the time than none, that women and people are celebrating nonsense and degeneracy. It's being praised upon, being loud and obnoxious, fighting the police, disrespecting people, being loud, not being classy. Why is that? I'm just saying that is being celebrated. The negativity in the industry is celebrated.
How
This
is that
rap
being
culture.
celebrated when you got bitches like Kim Kardashian walk around being celebrated and she's white?
We gotta stop this. Stop comparing white people and doing this. We're not
No, because
one.
you're saying what you're saying is black people. This you sitting up here targeting your own community of people, acting like we tolerate bullshit, and that's some bullshit. Because that's what I'm saying. What black people are you around? Because I
Okay.
don't see my
We can
worldview
agree to
is not
disagree.
what your worldview is.
I mean, we can agree to disagree, but me and you both know that this goes
No,
on.
we
This,
don't.
this,
I
this
know
right
it
here.
happens universally. I'm not going
But,
to limit that
but,
to black people.
listen. Slow down.
Your world is
Me and you
already in
both.
bullshit
Wait,
the face of
you
what
gotta
I
let me talk.
believe.
You
No, sir, I'm
interrupted
not
me.
gonna let I'm not gonna let you talk. If you're gonna
You
continue to
interrupt.
if you're gonna